Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'll try and keep this short and sweet for you guys. As I just want to let you guys know that if you are going through some tough times, it does get easier. I know, I know that whatever you're going through right now may not seem like the best, or maybe you just maybe you're just feeling down, or you're feeling sluggish, and you're feeling groggy. But listen, life just hits you in many different ways, and it hits you unexpectedly. You just don't expect that one day you wake up from your sleep, and next thing you know, you get a call from your loved one, or you get told that someone that you love is cheating on you, or whatever it may be. Okay, stuff like that. I know they sound bad, and I know they can get to your head, but it's the type of stuff that makes you stronger. It's how you deal with that situation. In a sense, that's what makes you come back and makes you come back twice as hard. Now, I've been through the works myself, so I know exactly how that stuff feels. I've been through some trauma, and I just want to say, like, from my experience, I've been through all the bad and all the good in my life. That it really does get better. Like, I know you may be struggling. I know you may think nothing is worth, but just remember who you have. Just remember those strong bonds that you have with your family and friends, and just people that really cherish you, and you cherish them. Because sometimes all you need is to talk to someone. All you need is to open up and just be yourself around those sort of people. Like, just throw away the negativity, steer clear from the negativity. Don't even bother, like, clicking with negative people. Because at the end of the day, if you're just gonna sit and dwell in negativity, then it's just gonna follow you through no matter what. And life does get good. It really does get good, but these hardships we have to learn. I mean, no one ever said life would be easy. Like, yeah, sure, your childhood, that's probably the most easiest part that life is going to be. When you get to adulthood and when you start being independent and you start worrying about yourself, that's when shit starts to get real. Not only because you have a house and you have a family to provide for and you have a job to keep afloat, but necessarily you actually gain a lot more. So, in a sense, if you do have them sort of feelings, um, you have a lot to lose. Now, whatever your life may be, like, do what you want with your life. Some people want to go down a different path. Some people have different ideas, careers, relationship, statuses. Yeah, sure, do whatever you please. But this goes out to all those people that are feeling down and are feeling out and feeling like shit. Including if I ever do feel down myself, um, I will watch this video and motivate myself, because at the end of the day, okay, like, it all depends on the person, right? It all depends on how you take things. It all depends on how you want to go forward. Right? If you keep looking backwards, then you won't move forward, because, as you already know, if a door opens, you must go through it, and that door is straightforward. It's not behind you, because behind you is where's all the bad shit is. Okay, and you just gotta keep moving forward. As tough as it is, as sad as it is, grief can impact us in many different ways, and it has impacted me at one point, but I did not get into it. I did not lean into that grief as hard as I would have if I didn't have the right people with me at the right time. Now, if those people aren't with you anymore, then I'm sorry, and I want to say that I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for the hardships. I'm sorry for the grief, and I'm sorry that it happened to you. All right. Now, don't take this as a sense that you are not God's favorite. Okay, God does love you, no matter who your God is. No matter what religion you are, God will always love you. Okay? God knows that in order for you to be strong, in order for you to be thick-skinned, in order for you to be the best version of yourself, is you have to go through these trials, and it will test you, see if you're ready for this world, and test you, see if you're ready for the next life. And it's just, all these things may happen randomly at times, or they may all fix all together at one point. But let me tell you, it does get better. Now, I was in a dark place myself in the past. I wouldn't say too dark, because my family were amazing, right? My living conditions were amazing, right? I had a roof over my head, but it wasn't as luxurious as everyone else. We was living in poverty, and I was living in a house owned by the council, and I didn't exactly have, the most luscious house, the most luscious like things, but I do respect my mum, because she went out of her way to provide for all of us and made sure we got everything that we needed. And I went through some hardships, because the day that I met my wife, back in 30th of May 2018, a day before my birthday, um, the two of them, well, both sides of the family, they didn't really agree at the time, because I was a white man trying to love a South Asian woman, and back then it didn't look good necessarily, because they thought that she had to marry someone of their culture, but I just I didn't believe in that, because I had hope for us, and I genuinely did love my wife, and I still do now. I genuinely did love her, like, to the point where I would do anything for her, no matter what. I would trek across the whole world. I would buy her anything she needed. I would literally pull out my paycheck just to make sure she got what she wanted, and for my happiness as well, for my sake. And yeah, so that's essentially the lengths I would go to my wife, and I personally message her dad and say that I will not give up on your daughter, because I know I'm the right person for her. Now, in case you don't know me, and if you don't previously know, but I did marry a Muslim woman, which is completely fine, because she's brilliant, right? She's beautiful. Everyone's human. We all bleed the same, right? Beliefs, whatever you want to believe in is what you believe in, and beliefs, and they shouldn't matter, no matter what you are. Like, for example, no, like, all white people don't need to believe in the cause of EDL. Okay, like, no people need to believe in. No white people need to stay on the path of Reform UK. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm just a carefree person. I won't speak highly about politics, because that is a personal subject and I don't want to get into it. But moral of the story is, I am a white guy that got married into a Muslim family. Now, ever since back then, it was a struggle, because both sides didn't agree. Obviously, the white side of my family didn't agree that they were a Muslim, and then the Muslims didn't have faith that I could actually be one, so on and so forth. I don't like talking bad about my own family as it is, so I'm gonna move on. But that's basically what happened, and that's why I had the hardships that I have now. And then a few years down the line, we got together in 2018 when we were both 16. So fast forward to 2023. 2023, which is 7 years after. No, sorry, no, 6 years after. In 2022, 24th of September, we got married, and it was like the most blessed thing I could ever think of, really. And it was really the break that I needed, because it was a good thing, because now ever since that hardship ended, I could finally see my wife, like, whenever I wanted, and visit her whenever I pleased. And then, come a year after, March 31st, 2023, sorry for yawning, we moved into our own house together at the age of 21, the pair of us. and I got married at 20 years old. I'm currently 24 this year. So it's a big stepping stone, considering that the average homeowner in the UK is 36 years old. So we essentially just jumped jumped the gun with life, and we started it early, which is a good thing because I don't mind. I actually feel homey, and I do miss my family back home. My family are now 3 hours away on the Isle of Portland, or 4 hours, and yeah, it's a difficult time because I don't drive. But as soon as I drive, I will promise to see them, because I do miss them, and I have a strong bond with my siblings. But yeah, moral of the story is, any of you guys that are listening to this and are going through some personal problems, everyone also has their own problems, so you're not alone in this sense, and it doesn't hurt to speak up. Yeah, whether it be a therapist, whether it be a best friend, or whether it just be watching a video about like someone explaining the hardships, because it really does help. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and all of the above, it really does help. And also, sticking to a hobby that improves you as well is also a really good way, a really good way to keep the mind occupied, and to keep it strong when it comes to mental health, because mental health is no joke. Okay, suicide is no joke either. And yes, I do understand the internet can be an unforgiving place in terms of trolls, and in terms of people that are just straight up knobheads, if I'm being honest. So yeah, don't worry, don't worry a thing about it, because at the end of the day, all that matters is you. Okay, everyone else's opinions don't matter to you at all, because unless they have something positive to say, then you shouldn't stick around at all and listen to their bullshit. And life hits you and comes at you in mysterious ways that you don't even expect. And it's just one of them things, like, uh, it's just one of them things. Life will tell you when it's time. Okay, everyone has their time, alright, and it's just not your time yet, because you're still here, or you're watching this video, and you gotta keep moving on. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep striving forward. You gotta keep yourself active. You have to keep yourself healthy. You have to feel happy about yourself. Everything, all of the above. And I know happiness is hard to find, but no matter what, there's one thing that kept me going, and this one thing can keep you guys going too, and it's hope. Hope for a better future. Hope for a better life. Hope for some finances. Hope for a lovely little family that you guys can grow up and come back home to, and they're all happy and lovely and bubbly because you came through that door, and they're saying your name. They're saying dad, or they're saying mom. Uh, and they're just loving it. Like, you should just love life and appreciate what you have, regardless of your hardships and regardless of what you're going through. Sometimes it's best to be grateful, because there's others out there that have nothing. There's others out there that don't even have a house to call home, and there's people that are starving, and people that have no water to drink or anything like that. Nowadays, half their water that they want to drink is being wasted into AI, as that uses gallons of water to generate images. But yeah, I won't get into that. I'll save that for another video. But yeah, honestly, if you guys are feeling down in a dark place, and you just want to escape, then yeah, it does take time, and you will. I promise you. You stick around the good people, you stick around the best people that can advise you, you stick around the best people that know what they're talking about. All these experiences you experience together, or you don't experience them at all together. Um, for all those people that are alone due to the loss of another, I'm so sorry. Me myself, if I went through that, I know I would never be able to come back from it. So I agreed to my brother that I would be that if he could be a roommate if that shit ever happened. But yeah, that's all from me. I just wanted to drop some inspirational, motivational stuff there, and because you know some people out there really do need it, and I'm never too shy to help people out. I never shy away from talking about these sort of things. If anything, I love it. And I'm not qualified as a therapist, but I'm pretty sure I can help you guys out in some way or another. And if I do, it'll make my day feel a lot better, because I just realised that I may have saved someone's life. So yeah, I hope you take this video into consideration, and I hope you take this video where it needs to be, and I hope it goes to the right people, and I hope it reaches every little aspect of your life that may be bad, because I genuinely want to see you guys fixed, repaired, and ready for the next obstacle to come. So that's all from me. I hope you guys have a good evening, good night, and a good day, depending where you're from. And yeah, thank you for watching around. And remember, it's always never be too shy to talk to someone, because at the end of the day, it all helps. It all helps just to spread the word. It all helps just to open up a little bit. Even if you are meant to be some strong, thick-skinned, everyone has a breaking point. Okay, so stay strong out there, and remember, no matter who you are, you just need to talk. See you later, guys. Thank you for watching.